It's 5 near me. I have somnophobia, aka I'm afraid to fall asleep and not wake up. You know what? I don't know if there's a fear of it. Maybe I should, or if there's a specific word. I have a fear of when I'm like alone in my house and I'm eating almonds. I'm scared that I'll choke on the almond and then die. Or even scarier, I don't die, but I'm eating almonds in the nude, and I have to go. Oh fuck, I'm dead. And I have to go and run out into the middle of the street and like bang on my neighbor's door in the nude in hopes that they'll open the door in time and then understand that I'm choking and then perform the Heimlich on me, all while I'm butt ass naked. And then I just have to like go back to my house like nothing's changed. Like nothing happened. So if there's a word for that phobia, I have that. That's what I got. So pseudo fear of choking but almond based. Well, you're forgetting the nude part as well. Because if I'm clothed, it's not as scary of a situation. I've come to terms with the fact that if I was choking on food, and if I was eating food naked and I was choking, I'd waste the valuable time, the limited amounts of oxygen that I'd waste it putting on clothes. I've made peace with that. That's just how it's gonna happen. You're naked because you just came out of the shower. You're choking from an almond because for some reason you ate an almond in the shower and you're alone in your apartment. Do you A, wear your clothes while risking the chance of death? B, run out of your apartment naked and risk your dignity? Okay, no, okay. So here's the thing, Bjorn. Here's the wrench in that in your whatever the fuck your Dungeons and Dragons situation, right? If I was in an apartment. So I live in a home. I rent a room out. I technically have roommates. So we're assuming that my roommates aren't home. That's what we're assuming, point A, right? Right. Point B, I'd have to run across the street. I'd be out in public where children play in the street frequently. So I'm running the risk of becoming a sex offender. Okay. Right. Okay. We're still with me, right? An apartment would actually be easier because apartments are side by side, right? Like you're like literally you're sharing a hallway and you can just come to the door in the next sort of, I guess, further on in the apartment, right? So it's not that bad. So, so just imagine you're driving by in whatever the suburbs and you just see this this hairy naked goblin man run across the run across the street while also like constantly punching himself in the diaphragm at some chance. That's another. So I technically know how to do the Heimlich. So I know how to do the Heimlich, and I also know that you can do the Heimlich with a chair. So God knows, after I put on my clothes, God knows how much time I'd spend trying to Heimlich myself with some sort of sharp edge, right? Another situation is I also end up dialing the police, or like I call 911 and then I like start fucking furiously spamming buttons to let them know that I'm like fucking choking or something, and then I just hope that they send officers based on like, I don't know. It's a tough situation. It's definitely a tough situation, and it's definitely one of my bigger fears if I ever leave alone. Which, you know, the funniest part about that? I don't even remember the last time I've eaten an almond. Every time I ever envision that exact situation, it's always almond based. Anytime I ever think about like choking and dying, it's always me eating some sort of almond, and I literally haven't eaten an almond in like 3 years. Like I don't even get like trail mix from Costco. It's not like maybe I'm subconsciously avoiding almonds, but like when I have this fear, it's based on nothing else.